Hello beautiful and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this little bonus video. We are going to try the new Cosmic Brushes Serenity Palette. I actually also have the Royal Rose palette here as well, which is their first palette. I'm just going to do a first impression. I'm going to swatch both of these palettes for you. We are going to see if this is a brand worth trying out. And if you haven't been here before, if this is your first video here, hello, my name is Angie. I am such a lover of beauty makeup. I love everything beauty makeup related, especially I love things that are a little bit more colorful, and that is definitely what we're doing today. So if you want to see some more makeup and color in your timeline, do not forget to subscribe because I upload several videos every week. It is very hot in Texas today and it is as humid. You might think that you're underwater. So it is definitely ponytail day. I am going to be using this one. This is the Serenity palette by Cosmic Brushes. This is what the palette looks like. I have never tried this brand before. I did tell you my new makeup releases, which went up today, that I did reach out to the brand asking them when they were going to release this because I didn't want to miss the launch. And they actually offered to send it to me. So they did send me this one and they also gave me a code. The code is Angelica and it gives you money off the site if you do end up purchasing from them. They also gave me this Royal Rose. I'm going to show you swatches of both of these palettes. This is the first palette that they released. Never tried this brand, so I'm super excited to be trying it out. They did launch this either today or yesterday as you're watching this. I'm not 100% sure. The owner did have some problems, like you crashed her website. You were so interested in this palette, so she actually had a website crash a little bit, so she wasn't able to process orders. She's gonna have the palette back on her site in no time. I will let you know once that happens so that you can order it in case you were interested, because yeah, the website did kind of crash and she's trying to figure it all out, but just know that she's gonna restock this palette real soon, and she did say that the palette is not limited edition. Let's talk about this Serenity palette then, that literally broke the internet because it broke her site. This is a palette that's like a blue, purple, green moment that has a couple of more neutral shades like a gold, a peach, some browns. Is there only one brown maybe? Yeah, and there's like a black, and there's some olive greens, there are some more like poppy greens, some purples, and some dark blues. Like, this is just a very fun palette. I really enjoy this shade in the first one that's called Opal because it seems to be like an iridescent topper shade, and I love when palettes have that because I feel like it takes the palette to the next level. Like you can really create different things with the palette. I am gonna do one look with this palette today. I'm filming this on Friday after lunch. I'm gonna put this up on Friday and I am trying my absolute best to not work during weekends, so that's why I'm only doing one look, but I will film at least one TikTok or reel or something else showing a different look with this one because I do think the palette looks super pretty in case I hate it. Listen, you never know, maybe I'll hate it. Let's also talk about the Royal Rose palette, which I think is the palette that they released last year. This is more of a pinky palette that has some reds, a couple of more browns, some like peaches, a bunch of purples, and then there is a pop of a turquoise, a pop of a green, and a pop of a mustard. So you can take this in different directions. Oh, and there's a pastel yellow. We all know how I feel about pastel yellows. I honestly think that this palette is really cute as well, so I am actually intrigued to be trying this one out as well, but this is not the palette I'm going to be using today. Just wanted to show you some swatches so that you can see what this was all about. I will link everything that's on my face right now. I am trying out a new thing for the first time, so that's going to be in the description box in case you are interested. Let's zoom in and let's jump in because I am very intrigued to be trying this out. As I'm filming this, I haven't seen the swatches. You've seen the swatches, so maybe you know what to expect, but I'm just very, very intrigued. Is this as good as I hope it's gonna be? Let's see. I feel like this is gonna be a case of I do not really know what I'm doing, but I guess that's fine. Right? Green, purple, blue. This is what we're doing. This is the plan. I'm starting with Forest on a very small brush. I am gonna just, this really picks up. Let's see what we get. Okay. That really shows up beautifully. That is as dark as my humor. I'm all about this. I will say there are some kick up in the pan, but I can live with that. I think I'm gonna keep it like this and then use the other green because I don't want it to be too much of the dark. So this is Lagoon. Now we're getting there. And I'm just tapping a little bit of this on the edge. Okay. So far, I am very impressed. I am just gonna blend this out a little bit with this super nice dark cool tone green. Okay, so far I've been using this dark green and this green here, and I want to use the one that's called Sorbet now, which is like the more warm green, and we are gonna see if we can just warm up the edge a bit and just blend this. Oh, this is so nice. That looks so nice. So nice. I'm just gonna make sure that this is like somewhat blended. I don't care about this edge because we're gonna see to that soon, but I'm just gonna make sure that these other edges are somewhat blended, and then we can do the purple. That is, wow. I want to use this purple, but I think I'm gonna do the inner corner with this. So let me, do I want to do this darkest or do I want to do this? I think I'm gonna do this and keep it not like too, this one is called Awake. Exactly, I'm using the Awake because I want to look awake. I want it to be a little darker, and this is like, it is like a pastel periwinkle, but it is just a smidge too dark to work as an inner corner highlight on my skin tone. But I feel like it's gonna be perfect here. I'm just packing it on in the crease, and then I'm gonna blend the edge. So I think maybe we'll do this blue here that is called River, because it is a little bit of a teal, so we'll go with the green, and then we will end up with Echo towards the inner part, right? Like I'm asking you, like you can tell me what to do. But I just want to use as many of these shades as possible. I will say these dark mattes remind me a lot of like the Glam Light matte formula. And I mean that in the best way, because I really like their dark mattes, especially the ones that they had in that Frosted Flake collection that they just did. I feel like they look fairly or behave fairly similar, and I like that. I think that so far these mattes are extremely good quality. This is a lovely color. I'm putting some of the Echo now on the inner part. Ooh. I have no idea what I'm doing with this look. I'm just trying to use as many shades as possible and to look like someone that hasn't escaped from the circus, even though I think I'm only going to be able to achieve one of those two, and you can like guess which one I'm failing at. Oh, I love how these two work together. This would have been such a good all matte look just using River and Echo. Oh, that is so pretty, and I'm not even into turquoises. The big question is, what kind of a shimmer do we want to use? Because I want to, maybe, okay, hear me out. I will do the Make-A-Wish over the entire lid, and then we will pop Opal. And hope for the best. So this is the Pastel Lavender, and I am just gonna pop this. Oh, I love this shade over the entire lid. I don't care too much about this edge here because I am gonna cover it up with Opal, and I think that is gonna make the edge look a little less visible. I think I'm gonna put this Make-A-Wish in my inner corners too. That's a perfect inner corner shade. I'm just blending a little bit with the brush that we had some green with, just to make this a little less visible before we go over this with the Opal, which is the Duochrome shade. It's a Duochrome Topper shade. Oh yeah, that looks super promising. I think, am I gonna spray it? Should I have used my finger? You know what? Let's see how it looks if we don't spray it, since I'm only using it as a topper. Okay. Gotcha. No spraying needed. I'm gonna put this over the entire middle of the lid, not in my inner corner. I'm gonna let a little bit of the lavender peek through here, and I'm gonna let the dark green live its own life out here, just in the middle. And then I am gonna use, again, same brush with the green, and I'm gonna blend over this edge. And I'm also gonna use something, what am I gonna use? The one that I had the other lavender here, and I'm just blending a little bit on the edge. This eye look, shut the front door. Shut the front door. Ooh, I'm telling you. See, if I wasn't married, it'd be this one. I'd marry this look. Listen, it is Friday afternoon. It is almost 4 o'clock. When is happy hour? I am feeling this look so intensely. I had a feeling that this palette was going to be a hit. I just didn't think that it was going to blend this effortlessly. I just didn't think it was going to be this pigmented. I just didn't think that this topper shade was going to be this beautiful. I am so impressed, and I feel like my spider senses when it comes to good indie brands has really served me well in this case, because I looked at this, I had a feeling that this was going to be a good release, and I was not incorrect. I love this. I love this. Please let me know what you think. Were you able to get a hold of this? Because I know the launch was chaos. At least, listen to me. If you did end up getting this, and you went through all that hassle and the website not working, or maybe you even emailing her, at least you're getting a bomb-ass palette. At least you didn't do all of that for some crappy palette. You're getting something really nice. So that's something. Right now, as I'm filming this, this is not available, but I will let you know on Instagram and on my community tab as soon as this is available again, because I'm telling you right now, big fan. Big fan. I feel about this look as I felt about my first look that I did with the Blueberry Muffin palette. Who remembers that? That's how I feel right now. All about that. So let me know what you think. Sorry this was a one look palette thing, but my husband is soon coming home from work and I want to get this edited and up, and then we're having a lovely weekend off. I'm gonna be by the pool. Ooh, I am doing though a member exclusive live tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time for tier 2 and tier 3 of my membership. There is some info about that on the community tab in case you want to read up about that. Other than that, I will see you again probably Monday for a new video. And yeah, I'm gonna go out and live my best life in this palette. I hope you're having a good Friday, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!